Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're going to start a new series on judging language and feedback. This is on the heels of the feature we did. I think we titled it Bodybuilders Are Dropping Dead. So I think everybody probably knows what we're talking about with 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors in the last year or two, all dying during prep or on stage due to some really crazy drug protocols and dehydration. And you, Adam, had made the comment that a big problem with just the bodybuilding culture, especially as it comes from judges' feedback, is that we're dry. When a judge says, oh, you need to come in drier, you're not quite dry enough. You know, what they're saying is body fat. I mean, you're just not lean enough. But yet people mistake that as, you know, hey, I just need to dehydrate more or longer or make it tougher. So people are coming in, you know, with risk of kidney damage, with rhabdo. So let's talk about what it really means to a competitor, the difference between, you know, dry versus hydrated, you know, holding water, or, you know, just that whole juxtaposition of body fat versus water. What's the best way to articulate that to a competitor?
Yeah, so if a judge tells you come in drier, they're really mean. And that's where we really need to be careful with this language, because, you know, people hear drier and they think I need to cut water. And, you know, dry is a symptom of being hydrated, actually. So and you can see it in your fasted photos in the morning. You were flat as a pancake. So if anyone watching this just wants some trial and error, you know, you could wake up fasted, take some photos in the morning, and only drink water till noon. I guarantee you look better at noon than you did first thing in the morning. Now you start adding food in there, it gets a little more complicated, and that's why you have good coaches. But that hydration pushes the muscle tissue to the surface, causes more separation, and makes you look dry, you know, like beef jerky. You're seeing the muscle, like the individual muscle fibers. The moment you drop water even a little bit, that muscle tissue retracts from the skin. And now you have more of a smooth over look, which looks like you're holding water. And actually you will hold water in those in between the muscle tissue and the skin. And you just look smoothed over. It looks like you need to lose more body fat. So actually trying to dehydrate and come in drier is actually going to make you look fatter, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and I really want to take your lead on this and not even use that nomenclature anymore. And I had a chance to discuss this with a client this week. I've got a great male pro bodybuilder who I've not worked with competitively yet. And he takes a long time, like me, to lose body fat in his lower body. So getting those glutes, hamstrings, even the low back is just tough. And, you know, he was talking about that. Well, won't peaking take care of some of that? Can we, you know, dry out? Can we, whatever? And I sent him a picture of the glutes and hamstrings of another client competing this weekend, also a pro, who just has, I mean, strided glutes that look like a brick wall. I mean, you could not pick the skin off of his ass with pliers. That's how tight he is. And I said, this is with 2 gallons of water in this guy, maybe 3 gallons of water. There's no such thing as being, like, you still have body fat to lose. And as you mentioned, Adam, if you take pictures in the morning, at night, during the day, et cetera, and you're looking at the places where your body still holds the last little bit of body fat, that just is not water. You have to get your standard to a level where you know exactly what your level of body composition needs to be. And then when you're talking about hydration and tightness and so forth, we're going to talk about that in the next couple of episodes. Then you can really discern what your best look is between full and flat. And that's a whole nother ball game. But I agree with you. It just has nothing to do with water when a typical judge says you need to be drier. It's just such a almost shameful fallacy to even use that kind of language.
One thing where I think that's really wrong too is, like, they haven't seen or dictated your body enough, like by day to really see if you actually are holding water. And then on the other hand, I think they're saying that to be nice. You know, it's easier to tell someone they're holding water than it is to say you're have too much body fat on you. I know that sounds a little harsher, but truthfully, the harshness of this is people are dying because they think they need to come in dry. So this is the number one judging language we absolutely need to change.
Well, we're going to talk about full versus flat in the next episode, and it picks up right there. So let's say goodbye to everybody right now. We'll see you next time in episode 2 in this series on judging language and feedback in Contest Prep University.